Hello, everybody. Trying out some new sprite mods that I downloaded. So we're just gonna see how they look in the game.
Hello there.
Hi, Mars. How are you doing today? I live here and I don't understand daylight savings time. I'm like, what's that? Don't understand it. So I changed the color of my house. So it's got like a nice greenhouse roof now, and it's white with a nice teal sage kind of roof. And then same with my greenhouse. Has a nice white brick. And same with my coop and my barn. I don't understand daylight savings time, but I did read a tweet that I would probably have to do some research on. That daylight savings time was lobbied for by surprise corporations to get people to spend more money during the winter months. Somehow that doesn't surprise me. I don't think Hawaii doesn't have daylight savings time, since Hawaii is technically like on the same level. I mean, same longitude as like Mexico, or like the lower parts of California. So we don't have daylight savings time. It's just that the rest of America has it, so such a hassle. Let's go see what the traveling merchant has for us. If she has anything good. Hello! Okay, I hope you get some studying done, Mars. Hello, Rye Sharoma. What you gonna do? What you gonna do with your time? Nap time? Wow, so early. It's not even... What time is it? It's only 8:20. You old. Should I buy another animal? Could buy another cow. You haven't eaten yet? What you gonna eat? Oh. Go eat. Get some food. We need to get... Do you want to get boba tomorrow? I know we were supposed to get on Sunday and we never did. Where's our mayor? Oh, he's at his house. Oh, he's gardening. Happy birthday, Mayor. Oop. Let's get that. What else did I need? Fiddlehead fern. Where do I get that? I don't even know where to get that right now. Is it only during the summer? Rabbit's foot and pomegranate. Let's talk to Harvey. You're a doctor. Hopefully you'll find somebody. Okay. Let's do some errands. What did I want? I feel like I might need this. And I'll start working on making fences. gonna move this one too. I don't like that it's so close to the door. It's a little too close to the door. Maybe here. That looks better. That's a little too far. Here. Put that there. And then we'll move that over tomorrow. I need to make my barn area. I need to wait for all of these to grow, which is... The placement is a little unfortunate, honestly. Do I need mayonnaise for anything? I wonder. Don't think so. The kale will be ready tomorrow. Hi, Ethan. How are you doing today? What kind of fence am I gonna make? A wooden fence? Hardwood fence? A bit sleepy. Everybody's pretty sleepy today, I've noticed. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's make 150. I think that should be enough. Oh, I guess I gotta destroy one. Then probably here, I think. I usually never get this far when I'm making my farms. So this is nice. I can move these tomorrow. Trying to make my farm nicer looking. I'll fix this and make it nicer. Oh. What do I need to make a well? 3 days. 5 days. I'm running out of hay. I guess I gotta buy tomorrow. Whew. Put these away. Sunflower honey. Potato juice. Keg. That is a keg. I only have 1 potato juice? That doesn't seem right. But we'll see. Ooh, the money is much slower right now. Next one is Vincent's birthday. He likes snails? That's cute. Oh. Hello, Evelyn. It was a lovely walk out here. I haven't seen this old farm in a long time. Ooh, it's a gift from one gardener to another. A pot! Aww. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Evelyn. Eggplant farm. Bunch of kale. So I can plant 16 pieces of kale. Animals are going to be grumpy. Out of hay, which is bad. I need to feed my animals. Take that out. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. gotta pet everybody still. Pet, 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 pet. I need to pet my cat. Get my mushrooms. And then go up to Robin. Let's see if the pine tar is ready. Yes. Perfect. Hello, Robin. What was I supposed to do? Oh, I needed to move stuff, yeah. Well, silo, mill, shed. Fish pond. Could probably make... I've never actually made a fish pond, so... don't know what it looks like. Oh, I wanted to move it. Where's the well? 75 stone. Let's just put that there. And then my poor animals are gonna be like, where did the home go? Boop. Let's just put you there for now. That's good. And then if I wanted the well, 75 stone. 200 stone, 5 seaweed, 5 algae. That would be nice. Okay, I can get that next time. Wait, what was I gonna do? I gotta buy some hay before my animals starve. So many daffodils. Oh yeah, I was supposed to get an earth crystal for our dear wizard. Sometimes I found that these extra quests, they don't necessarily work. Like I wasn't able to give Emily her stones for one. Let's buy some. Oh, you're not here. Lord. Make some grass starter. I wonder where Marnie went. My pig is finding a lot of truffles. Five truffles, dang. Have to make some money. Oh shoot, I need to buy my seeds. I almost forgot about that. I need 8 seeds. That can wait. Spending time in nature is very rewarding. Trying to see what else I can grow. Might be nice to have a bunch of flowers. Let's get the earth crystal. Talk to the wizard. I think today is the last day for the delivery. Yep. Let's run down to Marnie first, because I need some hay. Oh gosh. Marnie, why? I guess I'm not gonna get that hay today. Yes, Please give me my compensation. But really, I just want to be your friend. Mr. Rasmodius. Wizard, sir. What else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I gotta plant my seeds. Oof. I wonder if I can put the... Hi, Triskelion. Yes, Forest Farm is my favorite. I haven't tried any of the other farms yet, but I really should. It's just that forest is really my favorite. Yeah, the hardwood is... It's hard to say no to all that extra hardwood. Oh my gosh, my horse does not fit. Oh, I already cut down all the hardwood. Missy. Get back to the coop, ma'am. You too. Back to the coop. I will make... Do I have enough? I'm thinking of making the fish pond. They are on strike. They don't want to go back. After all I do for them, can you believe it? Oh wait, now they're back. I need to fix that. I'm just trying to rearrange my farm to make it reasonable. But these are a bunch of trees that I'm just trying to grow over the winter that did not really grow. So I have to clear all those out first. Oof. I'm gonna try making the fish farm, and then I don't know. Whose birthday is coming up? Vincent. Do I have grapes? No. I don't have any grapes. Blackberry. I know the pain. Ironically, the forest farm doesn't have tons of space for growing your own trees. I know, it's really strange. Oh shoot, I need actually this. Unmilled rice. It's what was I gonna say? The default farm has like so much space, but then you run into the problem of like using all that space properly. Oh no, Lewis and Marnie drama. You understand, don't you? You care too much about your job, Lewis. There are other things to life, you know. Oh. Yeah, default farm for sure has the most surface area for planting things, but you can't get those sweet, sweet foraged fruits. I know. I guess I'll just keep it a secret. Why was I hiding there anyway? Well, I mean, my cave foraged fruits. I mean, I feel like if you use the default farm, you can make your own orchard, which is... I would like to have an orchard, actually. So I plan on putting my orchard where the hardwood is, where the stumps are. What is this? Fiddlehead, apple. Yeah, so I did put in a few mods, so not too many. I like keeping the game. I don't want to change the game too much, but I definitely wanted to change the palette. So I'm actually using a palette, so you'll notice like the ground isn't yellow, it's a brown color. And my grass is different. It has flowers in it. I gotta close this gate or else everything's gonna get out. But yeah, my grass has flowers on it, and then it changes every season. And then the newest one that I put in was these building sprites. So the greenhouse has this brick foundation, and it looks like this. It's not just glass. And then my house has like a greenhouse roof on it, and it's white with this sage kind of color for a roof, and same with my stable. So really minor like aesthetic changes. I don't want to make it too different. Like I still like the overall feel of the game. I just wanted to change some of the colors and just modify it a little bit. Yeah, the mods I really like them. They're not intrusive. I guess that's the word. Like I don't want it to be super different, but I know, like, for example, neutral. I know, for example, I felt that the palette was really bright. Yes, exactly. Ooh, a battery. Thank you, Pam. So, like, the palette, the original palette, it's, like, really, really bright. You know, and then, yeah, like, the ground is yellow. It's very, very saturated, which I wasn't really a fan of. So what are the mods that I have actually? Would you like to know the mods that I have? I got them all from Nexus Mods. And I don't use Vortex, I just manually install it. Really easy. I don't think they're gonna go out since it's raining. Oh, there's no food. Oh gosh, I need to cut some grass. Oh, my void chicken hatched. Oh, I'm sorry you didn't get to eat today. Sure, no problem. Oh, gotta pet you too. But yeah, I don't like changing the game too much. Just a little bit. Oh, I don't need that. Oh my gosh, I gotta make some grass starters and plant some grass. Buy some hay for sure. Oh my god, that's all the fiber I have. Not really a lot. Let's plant them here. So that they don't eat all of it. Hello, RM. Do you like my emotes by Billy? Let's buy some freaking hay. Shoot. Hi, RM. Welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it always scares me too, but it doesn't scare me too much. It's just the right amount of like surprise. It's not like those sound alerts where somebody's screaming at you. But it's enough to surprise you. You should give me ideas on what other cash points I should do. Cash points. Channel points. Let's put all this hay in here. There we go. Oops, my phone. No. So the last time RM watched me play, they made me play a horror game called World of Horror. And 30 minutes into that, I died. 30 minutes into World of Horror, I died. Killed by a toilet ghost. You'll play it with me. What was I supposed to do? Oh yeah, I was gonna get my fish farm. Yes, a toilet ghost. So World of Horror, it's like a point and click kind of game, but it plays kind of like a board game in the sense that there are internal dice rolls and things like that. And the setting is you're in a seaside town in Japan in the 1980s, and strange and terrible things are happening in your town and you have to investigate them. And if you see, I played it in one of my previous videos. You can see if you want to check it out, or other players play it too. Maybe not that many, because it's kind of it's very much an indie game. But if you like stuff like if you're into things like, where's this fish pond? Oh, 5,000. Okay. If you're into things like Cthulhu and I'm out of money. Cthulhu and Lovecraftian stuff. That's it. World of Horror heavily takes from that. Trying to think where I want to put my well. So the buildings are gonna go here, and I want that well to be like right here, like right here, I think. Oh yeah, Miss Streamer, did you check out Inscription? I'm 100% sure it's your aesthetic because I like it too. Yeah, our munchkin here finished it in 6 hours, I think. So he kind of just blazed through that game. No, 16 hours, there you go. Hi, Small. Small. Hi, I'm Small and I have small supremacy. Hey there, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Gotta get rid of this other stuff. Wait. Oh. I'm fine, just doing some small things with my small hands. What kind of things? Get rid of these. Sell these. Oh, do I have this already? Oh. It's a spoon, it's a spoon. I'm running for president in small Townsville. Vote for me and you'll get small Lamborghini and small lifetime supplies of small prizes. Also free small kittens and puppies. Sounds good. You have my vote. Just let me know when election day is and I'll turn out for you. What was I doing? Oh. I'm more of a go big or go home kind of guy. Puts us in a tough spot. Oh no, Small. What you gonna do? Oh. Of course we can't hear her playing because I'm playing music. Why are you out here in the rain? I'm enjoying the weather. I came here to spend some time alone. Of course you don't mind my company. I'm great. You're getting soaked. Come stand under the tree. It's impossible to describe this feeling, watching the curtains of rain whisper above the silent lake. I have a harp? A mini harp. I'm full of surprises. Oh, thank you for the follow, Plumpkin. I hope you're having a nice time watching the stream. Of course, there's no music when we start playing. I'm gonna see if I can catch the legendary lake fish. And I mentioned in a previous stream that I really hate the fishing minigame in Stardew Valley. So I actually got rid of it. So actually catching the legendary fish is easy peasy lemon squeezy. I can't. I hate it so much. So when I fish, it is a sin. I'm sorry. But when I fish, it looks like this. It's just auto catch. As long as I click it. It just takes so much time. Fishing takes so much time. And then just manually leveling it up as well. It's ridiculous. I cannot. So I just took it out. I think that's the one major thing that I modded out is the fishing minigame. But aside from that, most of my mods are like very quality of life or very minimal geode. I think my modding has gone too far. I know. What will I do next? I think my favorite mod though is, aside from removing the fishing, is automate. That's super helpful. So automate, like as long as you put like a chest and like a machine or a generator next to each other, it'll automatically like pull items from the chest to do stuff. So like I got a legendary fish! No, I wouldn't do that. I want an aquarium for all the legendary fish. Oh, let's say hi to Linus. That's true. Yeah, it is super nice. So that's why, like on my farm, so when I get back to my farm, you'll notice that I have a lot of chests next to a bunch of like machines. So each machine will just pull from the chest and then do what it needs to do. So for example, this chest has all of my like mining, blacksmithing stuff, because it'll automatically smelt. Wood will automatically get turned into charcoal. It'll automatically break open any geodes I put in. So see, it just took my iron ore and then it's starting to smelt it. And then this one automatically pulls out every time it generates a fish bait. And this one just automatically generates my pickles. And I'm trying to grow my potatoes. So this one's empty. But yes, it's really helpful in that sense. Legend. I have to put this one somewhere safe, or else I might accidentally eat it or something. I feel like automate is probably the most useful mod I have. So it's like you just put a chest next to your beehives and it'll automatically collect your honey. And so like the hopper, the auto grabber inside the barn, you just put that in there and you put it next to like the cheese press and all that stuff, and it'll automatically just start working on it. Very convenient. Streamline. Work smarter. Let's sell all this stuff. It's still early. Let's cut some hardwood. See, it's so hard also to level up your mining. That one takes me a while. I think maybe I'll move like my barn here, or I'll put my silos here so I can have my barn, and then I can have like an orchard here, and then the grass would be growing from down here. Just trying to plan out how I'm gonna make how my farm is gonna look. Gotta make it bright. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, it's Triskellion. I didn't see the R. Wait, it's your birthday tomorrow. Okay, Vincent. Thank you for the follow. Do you stream also? Yes, I decided I need to follow just to make sure you don't take this modding business too far. Well, you never know. I'll be drunk on power. It's too late. Let's give... Do I have pink cake? No. I'm surprised. I thought I had. Oh my gosh, I can harvest my potatoes. Finally. And hopefully make it in time for this 5 days. 12 batches in 5 days? Probably not, honestly. But we'll try. We'll see. Haha, well, if I can't stop you, then I'll just sit back and enjoy your descent into madness. Good choice, good choice. Maybe I'll finally finish this farm. Because every time, for the past few times I've been streaming Stardew Valley, I've been telling everybody that my biggest sin with Stardew Valley is that I play it a lot, almost kind of obsessively. I'm playing it, and then I just put it down, and then I forget what I'm doing. I forget what I was working on and all of that, and then I come back and I don't know what I was trying to do with the farm, and then I just start a new farm. I just start a new farm instead of finishing the last farm. That's my sin with Stardew Valley. So I really just need to commit and finish a farm. A rabbit's foot. Finally. Can't believe I got one. Okay, so I need to grab a snail. And then throw all of these in here. Throw all of these in here. You never know, I might discover some new mods and then try adding those. So I need 8, 16, 24, 25. 25 seeds. Let's go buy some seeds and then give this to Vincent. Give him his snail. Where is he? He should be at home. Oh, you're at the graveyard. Oh, because you're walking. Happy birthday. A birthday gift? That's very kind of you. I love it. You're welcome. I require assistance in tracking down the rare and dangerous prismatic slime. Don't worry. For unknown reasons, the local population of flounder has grown to an unsustainable level. I need a local angler to help reduce their numbers. Okay, let's do that one. I 100% know what you mean. Funny enough, the furthest I've ever progressed in this game was when I was doing a farm cooperatively with someone else, because we motivated each other to keep getting back on and pushing the farm further. When I'm solo, I just get distracted by other games. I mean, it's funny because I never get tired of Stardew Valley. Like, I'll come back to it multiple times, and I'll redo it each time too, and I'm totally fine with that. That doesn't turn me off at all. It's just that I think it's like more of a personal thing that I should finish it, you know? But yes, I also have like a ton of backlog games, so many games I need to finish. Get on the horse. So I have 18,000. Tomorrow I can... Let's put this upstairs. Oh. What time does flounder? Fishing, flounder, stonefish. Is flounder, can you only catch flounder at night? I don't want to start fishing for it if it's not 6 to 8 spring anytime. Alright. With your mods you can probably catch flounder all year long. Probably. Wait, how many did he want me to get rid of? 10. Oh, there's one. Magic bait. I hope you know I'm totally just messing with you about the mods. No, I get it. Don't worry. I've seen people play with like a lot more than what I have. And you know, my personal opinion about it is like, do what makes you happy. You paid for the game. The mods are free. You support the modders however you can. And then you just enjoy the game. And you know, I've never heard anything from Concerned Ape saying that they don't like mods, so you know, I've seen Stardew Valley expanded, which I don't think I'll get into, but I respect that. I respect how people devote that time into it, and you know, getting that much more of the experience from the game too. Like, that's great. I think that's really cool. It's not for me, but cool. I've seen someone play with 200 plus mods and I don't know how their PC didn't explode. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine having to update all of those. That would be crazy. So I think right now I probably have around 20 mods. A lot of them I just had to install once because they are like just visuals. So like my cursor is a mod, and then oh, ancient sword. Yeah. So I can't imagine having to update all those mods all the time. That's crazy. Mods change up. Hi neighbor. My neighbor Otoro. Mods change up the experience, which is great for a game as old as Stardew Valley. I know, every time I play it, I can't believe Stardew Valley was released in 2016. Like, that was 5 years ago. This game is 5 years old. Also, Stardew Valley Expanded is so pretty and the added characters are really interesting. I know! You know, and I think that's great, you know. If you can create something from something else, I think that's really nice, as long as, well, not necessarily as long as, but, you know, I appreciate that. Where are the flounders? I'm not feeling lucky at all today. Maybe that's why I'm not catching any flounders. Oh my god, I need to buy some seeds. I forgot. I got distracted. No, am I gonna make it? If I don't make it, I'm just gonna have to buy from Joja, which sucks. No, closed. Closed on Wednesdays. It was closed anyway. What did I need? I needed... I actually don't even know if it's cheaper to buy from Joja. I needed 25, I think. Let's just buy a bunch of potatoes. Should be fine. I think Gunther's closed. No, not yet. At least I got that done. Let's plant these seeds. I think I'm going to... I think after after Stardew Valley, or maybe on Thursday. Well, not Thursday. Maybe on Wednesday, I'll play. So, a friend of mine, so our Munchkin, if you're still there, has suggested I play Inscription, which is a horror card game, which he finished in 16 hours because he's a little manic. After this stream, I'll probably go and buy it and then see if I can stream that on Wednesday. I think that would be fun. Oh, not what I meant to do. What do I have to do with this? Cat, I just have to catch them. I don't have to do anything particular. Tulip. Oh, I was supposed to go to the community center. I can still do that. Oh. It costs 10 fiber to make a grass starter. I just need a pomegranate. Pomegranate and 3 apples. Where am I gonna get 3 apples? Oh my gosh, I'm full up. I gotta fix my posture. Okay, let's sell some things. You. Oh. Mars, have you played Stardew Expanded? Stardew Valley Expanded? What can I make? I need apples. I wish there was a way to check if you've cooked it already without having to go through here. Leek dandelion vinegar. I can make that. Cauliflower and cheese. I haven't played. I just watch people play. I'm lazy. I understand. I can't imagine. Gosh, that would be so... That's a lot of time. Do I even have a single cauliflower? I don't. Wait, what else can I cook? Sunfish, bream, wheat flour. Parsnip milk. Let's get 1 parsnip. green bean. Do I have 2 green beans? Don't even think I have green beans. If you install Vortex mods, Vortex from Nexus mods, there should be a mod manager there that checks updates for you. Yeah, but I'm lazy. Leak! I need a leak. This is why I'm in your streams. What was that? I needed a leak. I try not to, I don't know. Every once in a while, I actually format my PC. Because I hate having all this extra programs on it. I really do. I feel like it just makes my PC slow. Ugh, I hate it. Rainbow trout. Stir fry. Oh, okay. Mushroom and kale. I can do that. Well, I'm glad I can give that to you. It's nice when I can play for people. Farmer's lunch. Have I made that? Not yet. Let's make it. Boop, boop. Okay, move all of these ingredients out. Mars, thanks for pointing me to Stardew Valley Expanded. I guess I'm re-downloading Stardew Valley. Yes, do it, and then get the mods that I'm using. I can send you a list of the mods that I'm using. Just makes it just streamlines it. Though I don't know if you want to get rid of fishing. Like me? Like the heathen that I am? Wait, I'm gonna grab some water. I totally missed the mods you listed, but yes, no more fishing. Yeah, I have a list, don't worry. I can show it to you. Oof. My one gripe with the Switch version was I could not mod out fishing. That's why I always play it on the computer, because there's all these mods that just make my life easier. Like, I can't imagine playing it without the mods, honestly. It's just so much work without the mods. Do I have time? Pickled pumpkin. Cut down these random trees growing everywhere. I have Stardew Valley on my Switch too, but I've only played it a handful of times. I think at the time when I got it, it was just easier too to play multiplayer on the Switch. Pet. Open the gates. Pet. Be free! I might download a mod that automatically opens the gates for me too. It's just the little things, you know? It's the little things. Let's run up to Robin's house and get this fish pond, which I've never used before. So let's see how that works. Oh, it's not even open yet. Hello, Robin. Let's build this fish pond. Fish multiply over time. Oh, this is quite big, isn't it? I guess let's just put it here. Don't know how that works, but we'll figure it out. Egg festival. Nope, not that. 30 copper ores. Fresh fruit. Keys challenge. Find the shadowy figure. I have to finish that quest line. Catch these last 8 flounders. Yes. Let's go. So I've yet to download the update for Stardew Valley, and I'm reading this post on Twitter where this guy wanted to play the update, except when he updated his game and he loaded his game, he realized that he made his whole island into a freaking hedge maze, and now he can't play it at all. Ridiculous. That's so unfortunate. Like, look at this. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but if you can see his map, oh my god, it's crazy. It's just one giant hedge maze. Part of me wants to be like, I'm sorry, sir, but you did that to yourself. You 100% did that to yourself, so. Why would you turn your whole island into a hedge maze anyway? But then again, you know, not Stardew Valley. Animal Crossing players are a little unhinged. Unhinged is a nice way of putting it. Oh, I thought I was fishing. I've only caught 2 so far. Oh. I guess I better go to Gunther. I don't know what to do with this. Just put it here, I guess. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna make it. This potato juice is not gonna make it. look what fish I need to finish all of the cooking. Stardew Valley cooking. I know there's a list. Tuna, sardine, bream, flounder. Tuna, sardine. What about herring? Do I need herring? Sea cucumber, squid, eel. Oh. Okay. Let's clean out my refrigerator. I don't think I need all of this stuff. So, bullhead, chub, nope. Halibut, nope. Herring, nope. Largemouth bass, yes, I need one. Lingcod, no. Mussel. Mussel, I do actually. Oyster, no. Perch, no. Pike, no. Red mullet, no. Sardine, yes. Just two. Sea cucumber, tiger trout, nope. Tuna, yes. And then there's squid, eel, blah 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 blah, lobster, clam, crayfish, crab. Oh, fried egg, hash browns, pancakes, tortilla, bread, omelette. Cheese, mayonnaise, void mayonnaise, coffee. I'm going to work on this later. I think that's enough. Let's just get rid of all these extra fish. Oof. Ma'am. Excuse me, get in there, please. find the shadowy figure. Where am I gonna do that? I'll probably put my orchard here too. I'll figure it out. Ooh. A diamond? $10,000. I really appreciate I really appreciate that my tooltip tells me what I've sold before and what I haven't sold before. That's really helpful. What can I make? A loom. Oh, I can make the loom now. And then just put here, boop. And then what else can I make? Just planning on making more crab pots. What do I have? And then I should make a chest. Let's do one more day and then I'll call it. Whew. Made some good money. Egg Festival is tomorrow. I need again, I need 8 seeds or 9 seeds, I guess. Oh, traveling merchants here. Oh my gosh, too many trees. Oh, my void chicken is big. Oh my gosh. Let's get out of here. What was I gonna do? I forgot. Oh. Let's talk to traveling merchant. Tea sapling. I don't know if this is cheaper. Oh well, I bought it. Dumb. Oh no, my horse doesn't fit. Stardew's. Yes. Stardew. I was trying to put this down. I feel like this is not the best place for it. Should probably be on the pier. Hello, Insane Orange. How are you? I don't know where I can put it, which wouldn't get affected by anything. Like here, I guess. Oh my god, the placement here is so weird. Why is it like this? Does that count? Does that count? Is it gonna catch anything? Hello. Thanks for reminding me to drink my water. Guess that's it. Farming is hard, guys. It's hard. Oh, what was I supposed to do? Catch more flounder. Wow, thank you for the bits. You just earned a new badge. 100k bits badge. Which is a nice red potion badge. Thank you for the 100 bits. I hope your night is going nice. But you don't even use your badges. You don't even use it. Oh my gosh. How many? It's one flounder. There you go. Now you're fancy. Hey, I got the badges for them to be used, you know. Ooh, I'm getting tired. This will be my last day for Stardew tonight. Still haven't caught it. Yeah, let's leave. Let's say hi to everybody. Let's buy you a pizza. 'Cause I know you like this. Let's buy you a cola. Nah, don't let him win. Demetrius is busy. Hello, Kent. Okay, I guess you don't want to talk to me? Dang. What do you like? Let's say hello to Gus. And Emily. Are there any new recipes? Sure. You know, you could be happier, Clint. I feel like you could be happier. I really do. What should I sell? This. Dog feather, 17. Where am I gonna plant this tea tree? Oh, that was not where I wanted it to be planted. Oh well, it's there. sell all these things. Boop, 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 boop. Whew. That's a good amount of money. Okay, so I'm gonna call it. I'm tired. So whoever's still out there, thanks for keeping me company tonight. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully on Wednesday. That's when I next plan to stream. Thanks, Mars. I'll try to wake up early tomorrow if you're streaming, and I can catch you playing too. But for now, I'm heading out. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.